Hey guys, it's time for Raid News with Ash, where I mindlessly read the Raid Shadow Legends news to you every day. Today we have yet another 15x summoning event, some intriguing champions, both void and non-void. Let's get to the main list. Alright guys, so tomorrow, this Friday, September 26th, we're going to have a progressive chance event, 15x. I'm not going to tell you this every video. Actually, I am going to tell you this every video. Very unlikely you actually get this champion. You guys should know that going into these events. 15x on a non-2x event. It's unlikely you get a legendary, obviously 0.5% chance from ancients and from voids. And then even if you do get the legendary, it's still very unlikely you get one of these. That being said, we do have some intriguing options here, starting with Donatello. We have Admiral Black Tusk, we have Freya Fateweaver, we have Kaja the Rye, Elva Autumnborn, and then for voids, we have Titus, Cardiel, and Shuzen the Valorous. Oh my word, it doesn't stop there. We have some epic champions. We have Doom Priest Ugo and Duden, along with Inquisitor Shamil and Sky Touch Shaman. Let's start with the epics really quickly. Doom Priest is great for a cleanse. She's a good kind of stalwart of your account. If you don't have her already, I'm sure you'd be happy with her. Can be utilized in a bunch of areas. She's really known for her passive, which can cleanse the debuff off of your allies. Ugo, I still think, is one of the best, if not the best, debuffers out of any epic in the game. Also some cleanse. What a unique kit, right? Of decreased defense. Why am I on Claude? Why am I on Claude? Sorry, I have it so small on my screen right now. Decreased defense, block buffs. One of the best, if not the best, Hydra options, outside of Inquisitor Shamil, who is the Void option. Inquisitor is really a champion that everybody should have, right? Because he's good. I mean, you see him emerge anytime we have to contend with Fear or True Fear. He is by far and away the best Fear and True Fear cleanser in the game, in all of Raid Shadow Legends. So a bit niche, but a very important niche at that, and he's got it on lockdown in terms of no other competition there. Sky Touch, I think, is all right. Really a much watered down version of Cardiel, but I don't think she's anything that special nowadays, personally. Let's go into the rest here. Donatello, Admiral Black Tusk, Kaja, Freya, they're all amazing. They're all freaking amazing, honestly. Elva is a premier, I think, A+ tier, maybe in some areas even an S tier champion. She's a reviver with a 3-turn cooldown. She got the great A2 with the cleanse, the increased speed, the block debuffs. Just a great kit with some heals and a speed all aura battle passive as well. But Admiral Black Tusk, he is the one. I mean, listen, if you didn't go for Donatello Fusion, geez, he's amazing. I think he's borderline S tier. I think he's that good. You can make a case he's the best Ninja Turtle out of everybody, which is cool because he was the fusion, obviously. He's got the reduced cooldown of skills. He's got the increased speed. He's got the cleanse, the strengthen, the continuous heals, the juicy turn meter boost. He's an amazing support champion. I didn't even cover everything that he brings to the table here. I love Freya. I love Kaja as an AoE reviver, but I do put her a tier below some of the rest here. That's not to say that she's not very good. She is very good. She's Timid the Fool's kind of companion champion, AoE revive, turn meter fill, solid champion, certainly very good in faction wars, good in the arena as well. But for me, Admiral, he is the only unity on this list. He has a full cleanse with an ally attack on a 3-turn cooldown, and then a remove buff and stun. He is, again, the Unity champion from the Dwarves, which is obviously a pretty strong faction, depending on who you have. I have neither of the Mythicals, but it's still an incredibly strong faction with some of the more recent additions over the last year or two. So really intriguing there as well. And then we have Titus, right? I saved the best for last. Listen, Shuzen and Cardiel are both amazing. Shuzen really top of the meta when we talk about speed in this game with the instant turn, both in PvE and in PvP. Cardiel is still an all-around fantastic Void legendary champion from Sacred Order with the cleanse, the ally attack. However, I mean, if you don't have Titus, this is your shot, right? Again, unlikely you actually get him, but man, Titus, he's a weird champion, right? Because it does depend on the other pieces that you have on your account. It's not like you get Titus and then you unlock obscene damage right out the gate, although you can absolutely get a lot more damage than arguably you're probably getting right now, especially if you have Wixwell, right? So if you have Wixwell, you don't have Titus, hell, I would definitely go for Titus, right? Titus will change. He's on all the best teams in PvE, especially Hydra, especially Chimera Clan Boss. He changed my account in terms of what I'm able to do in both those areas. He gave me new personal bests on both of my scores. He's insane, right? He's an absolute insane champion, but then again, he's a tricky champion. You need the right pieces around him. So if you have Wixwell, but you don't have Titus, I would absolutely go for Titus here. Especially if you're close to Mercy, right? And then I'm intrigued most by, if you don't have Donatello, if you didn't go for the fusion, I would probably go for Donnie. It depends on what your account needs, but it's also very tempting to go for the Admiral Black Tusk, go for the Unity here as well. Those would be my choices, guys, my little mini tier list. But as always, it does depend on where you're at and what you need on your account. But man, Titus, Donnie, Black Tusk, ooh, there's a lot of options, and we didn't even go in depth with Freya, who I think is fantastic as well. Guys, we're going to end the video there. That's the news of the day. Thanks so much for tuning in on a daily basis here, guys. Hopefully you enjoy these news blurbs on a daily, again, cadence here. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, guys.